what's going on, everyone? So it is Sunday, December 18th now, I think. But had a little bit of luck this morning. We're able to shoot a nice doe. About 200, a little over 200 yard shot, knocked her down. Now we're going to show you guys how to clean it up. And this is one of the most important aspects to the aftercare of shooting a deer. So if you do this correctly, you can get it cooled down as quickly as possible, and then the meat's not going to spoil. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So we've got our deer right here. Kind of need that to do this. So we're going to take her, we're going to flip her down. We're going to have her kind of facing downhill, okay? And what we'll do is, you want a nice sharp knife. I like my Benchmade saddle skinner there. That's a good one. So what I do is I flip her around here, and I kind of get my legs in there to where I can keep her legs spread, and then I just make a slit right here. You can see that we can just come right down here and just split her open right there. Okay, now don't worry about getting into the meat a little bit, that's okay. So we can go as far as you can down to the pelvis bone there. See how it kind of opens up? Now you take this, and what I do, everyone does it a little bit differently, but I just come up with the knife here, and I just go real careful, and then we make a little slit. If you can get right here, Jay, make a little slit right here and just cut through that meat there. And again, be careful, this is where your intestines and everything are. And I just kind of take my finger and break it open, and now you've got a passage in there. Then what I do is I take the knife tip and I put it right here in between my fingers, and I just kind of run that along there. And you want to be careful, because this is where the guts are, and if you puncture the gut, that's going to be a smell you ain't gonna forget. And you can always kind of push your fingers in there and push that down a little bit, but you want to make sure that you keep that knife in between your fingers, because you don't want, oop, almost got myself, you don't want to cut your finger while you're doing this. And I recommend you wear gloves. I didn't have mine today, but it's good to wear gloves and be safe. So all right, so now we got right here, we're coming up to the rib cage. And Jay, if you want to stand right over here, we're going to get in here, we're going to take this knife, we're just going to split that rib cage open. It's definitely easier if you have a saw, but I don't have a saw, so I just take the knife. Oop, see, I got a little bit of that gut. So if you do that, just take this and try to get that out of there if you can. All right. See what I mean? Oh, don't do that. There you go. All right, so that's nasty. Shit. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna come in here, and we're just gonna cut the diaphragm. I was trying to get this cut open for you guys so you can see the diaphragm, but it's not gonna happen. So you're just gonna wanna take this knife right along there. If you look, you got your diaphragm right in here. So you're gonna cut along that and just cut that out. Once you get that cut, you can get all the guts out. And just because I'm trying to keep the guts out of there, they keep going in there. So I just wanted to get those out. So was this ideal? No, not at all. But sometimes shit happens. All right, so you got everything in here. Now you got to reach up here. You're gonna have to get up inside there, and in there you got the windpipe and the heart. So you're gonna cut the windpipe all the way through, and then you should be able to pull everything else out. And again, watch your fingers. All right. Once you do that, just pull everything out. Now, we did a number on the lungs and the heart. So I don't think your heart's going to be edible. So all right, so we still got a piece of the liver in here. Pull out. So she's got quite a bit of fat in her. All right. So that just cut. All right. Just make sure we don't have any guts or anything in there. All right. So now, this is the one that a lot of guys get hung up on, is the rounding out of the animal. So again, you're gonna want to finish slicing down through here. Now you see right here, you got her bladder. You don't want to cut that. So we're gonna split as much as we can in there, so we can see what we're doing. She's got some big old tender ones. And all right, I'm gonna move her over because I've got a freaking brush right there that keeps poking me in the ass. All right, so with this, it's generally easier to have one person hold her. Yeah, if you can. Be able to get in there too. Yeah. All right. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your knife and just cut right along here. All right. This is what we call as a rounding out. So you just get right in here and just kind of skin along the butthole there. Try not to get any hair in there. Yeah, I don't know of any way to make that any better. So I hope you guys can see this. So right here, you're gonna wanna make a cut, and then come down here and finish right in here. Just cut that along. Oop. Don't be afraid to grab it now. She don't mind, she's dead. Just kind of work it around in there until it gives. Yeah. It's easier if you have a paper towel and you can kind of grab it with that. It gives you a little bit more of a grip. But just take your time with it and just kind of work around. You'll feel it give once you get it all loosened up. Like that. You get two hands, just pull it all out, just like that, just like that. And we didn't puncture the urinary tract or the bladder, we just punctured the gut, but that's okay. So anyway, you got a nice clean deer, everything is cut out, opened up. Yep, that's it. So not the best videoing, but I hope it gets the point. If you guys have any questions, by all means email me, paul@sizzlingarrow.com. sportsman.com, and you can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Well, you're probably watching this on YouTube, but you can check out Instagram and Facebook as well. So thanks guys, talk to you later.